Right, I'm live. So, gonna be commentating today. I thought, since I'm not gonna race and I'm awake and the commentator's not gonna be here today, I thought I would do the job. So, James has JB has the fastest lap, 1 minute 15.5. We have a yellow flag. Let me just get the spectator stuff up. Yellow flag is gone, so Paul is on the soft tyre, Silver is on the mediums. Alan's coming out. Marty is out there. He's invalidated, but he's on his outlap, so that's alright. It's James. It's Silver. Since sometimes my live doesn't actually pop up on YouTube, I'm just going to quickly see if it is on. Yep. Yeah, it's on. So, alright. Oh, there's a Red Bull. That's out. That was Paul. Oh, he's into the wall. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. That is 3 drivers that have crashed now. And we haven't even made 10 minutes into practice. Oh, this is going to be close. Silver and is that Alan? Yes, I think it's Alan. Nope, it's BS. Oh, it was a bit sketchy. So, James gone quicker than his retired teammate Fuzz with a 15.8. Silver just above him, 1/10 quicker. And BS is the slowest out there that has a time, and he's in the pit lane right now. Doug is on an outlap. BT and Alan are both in the pits without a time. And Kaz has gone at quickest. Marty 1.5 tenths slower. And yellow flag, that will just be a slow James in the tunnel. I wonder what's gone on there, because you never normally go slow enough to cause a yellow flag there, so don't know what's happened. Qualifying will be really tricky if you are not on a lap and there's a guy right behind you that's on a lap. It will be very tricky to get out of the way, since yet again it's Monaco. There's walls everywhere, and that is BT who's stopped. He's probably gone down the escape road over there. hard to keep track because everyone is just all like going into walls, a lot of them, so it's quite hard to keep track of, but try and manage. I haven't caught a single collision yet with the wall for anyone. I just see the yellow flags, see who's on the map, and I go to them. It's plus 6/10 there, Marty in the first sector. Had a bit of wheel spin there. Lots of wheel spin for Marty. Whew. Doesn't seem like traction is really preferred at that corner for Marty, but he goes quickest with a 1:14.1. Great lap. So yellow flag, that's just James going slow in the tunnel. Again. I wonder if he's not getting good traction there. And now Silver, BT, who was on a lap, just got a bit impeded there. Just invalidated there. I thought he cut it a bit too much. The only driver not to get a lap time in apart from the retired Screamy in the Mercedes. Silver has gone quickest on the soft tyre with a 1:13.8. So he now leads the practice times. Oh, but tap of the wall there for Silver. Since I'm not really good with track corners and all that, I have to put up the map. That is a Williams going slow, and that is JB. I don't see any damage, so that's good. There's another yellow flag, that's just for a slow James, and that's Racing Bulls getting impeded over there. I wonder who that is. Yeah, that's Silver. Right, BT has set a lap time with a 1:14.7 on the medium tyre. And same has BS. Another yellow flag. Oh, that is BT. He's hit the wall and his front wing is gone. He sneezed. Oh, bless me. Alright. Yeah, BT has hit the wall. Down at turn 5 at Mirabeau. And BT is had something happen to him. He's out in the tunnel. So that's another driver out. That's 4 that have now crashed. Not really surprising since it's Monaco. So yeah. Kaz has gone quickest on the medium tyre with a 1:13.5, so he now tops the timing boards in practice so far. So the order is Kaz, Silver, Marty, BS, JB, James, Alan, and Doug that have actually not crashed. Oh, that was very ugly and very unfortunate there for Doug at the Nouvelle chicane. And oh, he's just hit the wall again. And both sides are now damaged. That's his whole front wing off now. That was very ugly. Both at the Nouvelle chicane and to back. So he'll have to pit to get a new front wing here. And he has. Unfortunate there for Doug. Alan is on an out lap. JB is on a lap here, but 1 second down. So, and Kaz, who is on a lap, is 2 seconds down. So not really anyone on a fast lap right now. Not much people out on track at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers out. And many in the pit lane. Oh, yeah, he is. Both Saubers are not getting great traction out of the final corner there. Which is turn 18 and 19. It's a bit twitchy out the hairpin there. And also out of turn 7. But through the tunnel. For Monaco, you can use as much battery as you want on the straights. There's so many tight and slow corners to go through. Which will top it up a bit. So you can just use it whenever you want, basically. And again, a bit twitchy out of the swimming pool chicane. And bit better traction, but still not great out of Anthony Nodes. And he has gone quicker with a 113.2. It is 5.5 tenths quicker than Silver, who is in P2 at the moment. There's only one driver in the pit lane, that is James. Silver down by 3.5 tenths in the first sector. Seeing a lot of different lines here. They choose to go early on the turning or go late on the turning at the hairpin. And Silver's one of those that goes late. Oh, that didn't sound great. Lots of wheel spin out of the Nouvelle chicane. And that's an end plate gone. For someone, I would imagine that's the Alpine ahead. No, it isn't. So that was later on. Guessing it's the other Alpine of Alan. Nope. What about JB? Is that his end plate? Nope. So it must be Doug's end plate. No. So that's an old end plate gone. So it's probably Marty's. Oh, sorry, no, Kaz's. So Marty has gone quicker with a 112.8. And he now tops it once again. So the Sauber's looking very, very strong. And, oh, that was close. Looked like he did not get the line on the entry, Doug. So, and he's also cut the corner at turn 1. He is quite alone right now, and he's got lots of space to use, and yeah, I see why the others. It's just tapped the wall. Yeah, I see why the others have not taken that corner so early. So, Doug, I'm not seeing the optimal line from him. He doesn't get close to walls, and the time when he should get close to walls, he doesn't. That there was fine. Here, Raskas. Oh, that was very, very ugly. And yeah, everyone I'm looking at doesn't have good traction out of the final corner. And personally, I can't do that. And Doug has had a moment at Sandervoort. Well, out of Sandervoort. And goes up Beaurivage now. And, oh yeah, he's broken his end plate. His left end plate there, you can see. So, it doesn't look like Doug is going really strong right now. It doesn't seem like his track at the moment. And, yeah. I would imagine he hasn't done as much practice, and that is James. And as soon as I get the camera off Doug, he is now out. So unfortunate for him. See if we can. Nope, just disappeared. So that's unfortunate. Now another yellow flag here. No damage on the front wing, it seems like, for James. James really loves this track, I've been told. It's definitely his cup of tea. And Doug has left the session. So that's unfortunate. hasn't looked strong at all. What I've seen. So, yeah, he hasn't looked strong at all. So the people who have crashed is BT. Oh, what is going on there? It's a bit awkward. He's barely moving. Something happened here. To James. He's gone AI. I can tell by the way the throttle is moving. So I wonder what happened there for James. But anyway, the retirements are BT, Paul, Doug, Fuzz, and Polv are the drivers who have retired. So what's gone on here with James? He's now holding up Kaz. Is he on a lap? It doesn't seem like it at this stage. I think he's just had a moment. And now here comes, is that Silver? Yeah, it is Silver. It's 1.2 seconds down, so I would imagine they're not really going for what is going on there. There's something must be broken with James's setup here. So I'm a bit worried here. Nothing really seems to be going quite right for James. I've been told, and I've said it once, I'll say it again, he loves this track. But any way that could make him better at this, I'm not too sure. Because he doesn't seem the quickest at the moment. He is the slowest driver out on track. So, doesn't seem quite okay for James at this stage. He is in the pits right now, along with BS. And he's just invalidated. And he's just at the wall there, out of the swimming pool chicane. He's got a Sauber right in front of him, but it's alright, he just invalidated, it's all fine. No impeding there. Anyways, I'm going to take a break until quali. So I'll just get the game to run itself at the moment. I'll see you when qualifying hits. We're halfway through practice 1. See you soon. Right, 1.5 minutes until qualifying. And in real life, qualifying tells us a lot about what's going to happen in the race. But with this, anything can happen in the race. Anyone can crash at any time. Even the most experienced drivers can have a big impact with the wall in the race. So qualifying doesn't tell us much. James has retired. He's had enough. Only 3 left. And Kaz, BS, and JB are the only ones that are in this practice session at the moment. Lap 17, Kaz is on. Quite a few laps done and dusted for Kaz, and oh, that was a big lookup. Lap 16 for BS and 21 laps done for JB. Alright, it's just tapped the wall there, I believe. Oh, yeah, Sauber's not finding good traction out of that corner. Right, practice is done. We're off into quali. Marty leads the practice session. So, let's go through the order. It was Marty, Kaz, BS, and JB. That's what I can remember. And then I believe it was Silver, then James. Then I can't really remember the order of the rest. But that is practice done and dusted. It's time for qualifying here in Monaco. A new format this season for qualifying. It used to be the usual Q1, Q2 and Q3, but now it is to short quali. So, first time this format is being used this season, and he's done it to see how it goes. We've got 18 minutes for all the drivers to set their best times. Who's going to go out first? That is a good question. Let's see. No one's going out the pits just yet, so they're probably getting their setups ready for their laps, and that is a Sauber going out first. Who is that? Then an Aston Martin. So I'm going to guess it's Marty. Nope, it's Kaz. Kaz has gone out. Rookie League star. By looking at the results, he's got many P1 finishes. And Fuzz has also gone out on the track. So, let's go through. So, Kaz is the championship winner from the Rookie League. From the Rookie Tier 2 thing. So, I'm just going to try and see the orders. So here is his results. So in Monza he got P2. He got P1 in Abu Dhabi, P1 in China, P1 in Canada, P1 in Saudi Arabia, P2 in Belgium, and P1 in Texas. So he is a great driver, and let's expect a lot from him. This for the rest of the season. This is his second main league race. His debut was in Imola, where he actually crashed out midway through the race, I believe, and I finished P2 in that race. And yeah, so Just see how everything unfolds today. Lots of things, I will tell you. Qualifying is going to be very interesting. Oh, that was very, very close to the wall there for Kaz. He is the first one who has started a flying lap. There's 4 people still in the pit lane waiting for the track to be slightly clearer to go out. There's a yellow flag. That was Kaz hitting the wall there, but I believe it's a Racing Bulls letting a Mercedes go at the Monaco hairpin. So, damage on the end plate of Kaz's car after contact with the wall there at to back. And he's gone quickest with a 113.9. He can definitely improve, though, by a big margin, as he has not gone quicker than his practice time. That is an Alpine who has found the wall. Or found the escape road. So what's going on here then? Oh, that's Marty. He's probably had contact with Marty or something. Oh, has he got a puncture? He does have a puncture. That is not ideal. And that will take a while to go back to the pits. He's having to reverse to the hairpin. And this is going to be a bit challenging for the next car in the queue, which I believe was Fuzz. Yes, it was Fuzz, but he got through with ease. And there's also a moment here with JB. So everyone pushing really, really hard to get their fastest laps in. But this is not looking good for the Alpine of Alan. He's just having to trundle all the way to the pits. And I wonder what has happened with Alan. And there's a moment with an Aston Martin at the swimming pool chicane, and it's Fuzzy. I would imagine he's spun round there because he was going backwards slightly on one point, and he's lost his front wing. So everyone pushing really, really hard. Lots of things to keep track of here. The puncture of Alan. Many contact with the wall for other people. Lots of action already in the early stages of this qualifying session. And the big one here is Alan with a puncture on the rear right. And he's lost his front wing, and he's spun round, and that will make his job a lot harder. And he's got an Aston Martin going past, he's got a Sauber going past. He can't spin it around properly, that is. What a disaster. This is losing lots of valuable time for Alan. That blue and pink Alpine has seen better days. That's a lot of work to be done in the pit lane. Front wing change, get maybe slight bit of repair to the rear left, rear right. Yeah, that's another yellow flag because it is silver, letting a Williams go, which is JB, who has cut the corner. So I would imagine he's on his outlap, so probably didn't know that, which no one really knows if they're on a lap or not until they get behind them. So, the order so far for the top 6 is Marty, Silver, Kaz, Fuzz, BS, and Doug. It's very close there for the top 3 and 4. No, the top 5 is actually very close. 2 seconds off Doug is to BS. Bless me. And Marty has gone even quicker. James has put in a 113.7 to get up into 3rd place, and he is letting a Sauber go at Beau Rivage. That is the yellow flag. So, Alan going back out on track now. Let's hope he doesn't get a puncture this time. And, oh, that was close. So, up Beau Rivage he goes. just want to see my rookie league results. That was tier 1. Tier 2. Right, in Abu Dhabi I got P7 because of a glitch. And I got P1 in Texas, P2 in Belgium. Didn't race in Azerbaijan. Got P1 in Monaco. Got P1 in China. Got second in Canada, but because of a glitch. Got P1 in Singapore. Got P1 in Mexico. Got P1 in Spain. Got P1 in the Netherlands. Got P1 in Miami. So, yeah, pretty cool. Results for me there. But anyways, there's a yellow flag. Here at Raskas. And that's Sauber just getting his lap started. This is Alan getting his lap started. Hopefully he doesn't get a puncture this time. And away Alan goes. And let's spectate his lap today. Polv has left the session. He has crashed out, I believe. So that is 2 exits to both sessions for Screamy. His Discord name is Screamy. Yeah, into the Monaco hairpin now. Doug has retired, so he's had a moment. That's on the front straight, so he must have run out of traction there. As lots of others have happened, has that happened to. And, oh, that was very ugly, and he's invalidated, so he's going to have to go again. Very unfortunate start to Q1 for Alan. It's really not going his way, is it, Alan, in this session? Crashed out in practice as well. He's a great driver. He won last season's league, won the championship last season.
We're in Hawke's Bay.
So, bloody hell. I accidentally opened TikTok and it started late. Yeah. He was the champion last season. And where is he in the standings right now? He is 3rd with 86 points. So the championship at the moment is Marty, James, Alan, me, BS, Fuzz, Silver, JB, Screamy, Danny, Rad, Doug, Josie, Fire Striker, Big Mike, Ben Trot, which is BT, and Leon. I believe Leon has finished with this league. I think so. I don't think he's going to be participating anymore, which is unfortunate. He's very, very quick, so it's unfortunate to see. But yeah. Oh, sorry, no, I have 86 points. Alan has 106, who is right ahead of me in the championship. So let's see what magic he has pulled off, and it's a 115.2 in P8. Only 2 drivers on a lap right now is Silver and JB. So I know only Silver because JB has invalidated. So let's see how it goes for Silver. A very, very quick driver. BS has retired. So he has retired in the pit lane. He has not crashed anywhere. So that's rather unfortunate for BS. So he's going to start far at the back. I'd imagine the front is where you would want to be. The very front. Since you won't get caught up in all the madness unless you don't cause it into Zandvoort. No heroics into Zandvoort. Please, for any drivers. Create good content, no. So we've got 5.5 minutes here of qualifying, and so far Marty is topping qualifying with a 1 minute 12.6, and he is looking mighty quick. So both Saubers looking very quick, and Silver has gone 0.2 quicker with a 1:12.4. So Silver on provisional pole. Now, this will be the time where everyone will push their absolute hardest to get pole here in Monaco, as getting first is very, very crucial. As long as you don't make any mistakes in the race, which I guarantee will happen, you will be guaranteed a win here in Monaco if you start on the front row, mainly on pole. So, very, very crucial. Everyone knows this. It's the most crucial qualifying of the season. And very good tactics there for the other drivers, just getting to the pits a lot quicker. And he's still 1 second down on his Sector 2 time. But yeah, this qualifying is turning out to be something special. It's now time for everyone to go out. We've got 3 drivers on their out lap right now. Marty is on a lap. He's 0.4 quicker in the at this point. So he's just tapped the wall. Yeah, he's 0.4 quicker at the moment. Through Raskas and through Anthony Nose. The final corner, turn 16 and 17. Where will this put him? He goes to the top and he gets provisional pole with an amazing lap time of a 1:12.1. And there's a slow Aston Martin, which is James. I would imagine he's just starting up his lap. And he's off now. So this is where it gets very, very serious now, between all the other drivers trying to push to their absolute limit. James has started his lap now. We've got a few drivers on their lap. It's James, JB, and Fuzz. Marty has just completed his. He's on provisional pole. He'll just be doing a cool-down lap now to get or go into the pits quickly, I would imagine, to see if you can go again. I think there might be time for that, but you're going to have to be mighty quick to get that complete. Through the tunnel goes James. There's a Red Bull ahead of Paul, just letting by his teammate Fuzz, and it hobbles over the curb at the Nouvelle chicane. Through to back. Now to the swimming pool chicane. Then over to Raskas. He's got cars ahead of him, so this is going to be very, very close, but Paul's just starting up his lap. He goes a bit sideways out of Raskas and onto the main straight. Where will this put him? It's not a good lap, though. It's not a good lap. He improved by 2.5 tenths, but he's not quick compared to the others. He's quite far down. He's 1.5 seconds down on P1 at the moment. But the top 4, very close indeed. Who's on a lap? JB is not on a lap. He's invalidated. Paul is on a lap. He's improving by 1.5 seconds. He's going through the Monaco hairpin right now. Alan is also on a lap. He's 41 thousandths of a second slower. And Fuzz is out. He is done with quali. James has had a moment here. Lots of action. BT on a lap. And Paul is retired. He's out. Paul's out. He was on a flying lap. He was improving, but he's now out of qualifying, and that's provisional P8 for Paul. Heartbreak for the Red Bull driver. JB cannot go back out again. He's where he is at the moment. James is going to set another lap in a moment, and 2.5 seconds up for Kaz so far, halfway through the lap. And now, through the tunnel, yellow flag for an Alpine. And that is Alan. Alan, he's starting another one though, so it's not over yet, but he's locked up. James is out of the session. He won't be getting pole today. So Alan, he's gonna be a big threat here. He's a quick driver, everybody knows. But whether or not, if he can do it right now, is a big question. Oh, he's off into the escape road, and that will be P10 for Alan. And so far, Marty is P1 at the moment. BT is the only one out on a lap, and he's just down by 31 thousandths of a second. But the lap is not over yet. He's still got time, and this is the driver. He's quick. He's the driver that can knock Marty out of provisional pole, that is, into the Nouvelle chicane. On his way to Tibet. How does it look so far? He's 3/10 up. So far, he's going to be knocking Silver from the front row. Through the final corner, and that was very, very, very quick. To the line. What was that time? And BT is second. So that means Marty has grabbed pole here in Monaco and bring it on for the race. It was a great lap for Marty. He had to abort the later stage of qualifying. But what an eventful one that is. Heartbreak for Alan. He was looking mighty quick, but just too many mistakes down to the Monaco hairpin. But anyways, we are off to the 78 lap Monaco Grand Prix. Anything can happen in this race. Just watch out for the back of the field at Sandevort on lap 1. I guarantee it will be such an eventful first lap. But drivers have to do their strategy, do this, maybe tweak their setup a bit, and then do a formation lap, and then we'll get back to green flag. So far, Marty looking very, very quick, and so both of the Racing Bulls. But Marty, if you remember, he crashed out in practice, so I wonder how he's going to do in the race for 78 laps. 79 if you count the formation lap, but that's a slow lap. Can't overtake anyways. So it's 18 and 19. Anthony knows, not 16 and 17. So, how is it going to play out? It's a big question on how these races are going to unfold. Let's just see last year's winner. Last year's winner was no one. They all DNF'd. They had AI that season, but they don't this year. But no one finished that race. But the highest driver was James. So let's see how it goes for him today. We all know it's one of his favourite tracks on the calendar. So let's just see how everything unfolds, huh? So let's see, while we wait, let's just see Marty's performance so far this season. He's leading the championship, and let's see his form. So he got P1 in Australia, he got P5 in China, he didn't race in Japan. He DNF'd P9 in Bahrain. He got P1 in Saudi Arabia. And he got P1 in Miami. And don't know what it was for Imola, as that has not been posted to the Discord. Anyway, the formation lap is underway. And Marty, our leader, will be our leader off the line if he doesn't have any mishaps off the line. So, the order is from last to first. Polv, Screamy, is an AI, so he will be very, very slow over the race. And the possible strategies: hards, medium to medium, hards, medium, medium to soft. Mandatory 2 pit stop strategy here. And let's see how it goes. My preferred strategy would be soft to hards. But that's me. Let's see what the other drivers do. I see a medium on Marty. So the tyres, Marty, BT, Silver, Kaz, James and Doug are all on the mediums. The hard tyre runners is JB, Paul, BS, Alan, and then the AI of Polv. And Fuzz, the only one on the soft tyre. Anyways, the order from last to first: Screamy, the AI driver, and then it's Doug, Alan, BS, Paul, Fuzzy, JB, James, Kaz, Silver, BT, and Marty, who has got pole. Wow. Marty got disqualified from the formation lap. Don't know what for though. Let's just hope he's not disqualified for the race, shall we? Anyways, here we go. We're here in Monte Carlo. The toughest race of the year. Drive-through penalty for James. He got a jump start, so that's not great, but he leads the field. But yet again, he's got a drive-through penalty, and he's been knocked by Marty in second place, who's now damaged his left front wing. Any changes happening, any crashes happening in the field, rather? No, it's actually pretty clean further back. So that's a big surprise, but it was actually more dirty out the front. So, yeah, that is a very big surprise. I don't think Doug knows that Screamy is ghosted right now through Monaco. So, normal start, but it was contact between Marty and James, but BT is right there, Silver, battling with Kaz, and that is very, very ugly. At the Nouvelle Chicane, they're going far down the order now into the midfield, or the bottom of the midfield, and that did not look very good. It looked like a failed maneuver for either Silver or Kaz. But a battle over here. James is serving his drive-through penalty. Marty is fixing his front wing. And BT leads the field. JB in second. Paul in third. Fuzz P4. What dramas here on the opening lap. I told you, don't make qualifying the decider and the Saubers having to double stack. It seems like there's a penalty here being served for Kaz. So, what tyre has he put it on? He's on the soft tyre. So, the two Saubers now far down the order. They were topping the timing sheets in practice quite comfortably in the first half. But now, they are all the way at the back here in the opening laps of the Grand Prix. BT leading by 4.2 seconds to JB, and Paul in P3. Very close here, but Paul is leading that train. So let's see if there will be any desperate maneuvers being made. That was very, very close, maybe even a tap on the wall for Paul. BT gets another fastest lap of the race. He is leading by 4.8 seconds. And James and Paul are having a scrap at his AI, so that's easy for James. Based on his drive-through penalty, he's actually not too far back, so that's pretty lucky for James. He's still in this. Like I said, anything can happen. There was only 4 drivers that didn't crash in practice. Now, this is close between Fuzz and Paul. And, that was close to taking his front left wheel off the car down into Mirabeau. Wow, what dramas. So, in the tunnel of turn 9 and then to turn 10 and 11, which is the Nouvelle chicane, 4.5 seconds now is the gap to BT and JB. 10-second time penalty for Kaz for crossing the pit lane exit line. Oh dear. He will not like that, so it seems like he's pit again. So not a good start for the Saubers at all. They looked very, very strong so far this race. So far these sessions. But this time, it's not really going the way for them at the moment. Here we're looking at the battle between P3 all the way down to P5. And Marty gets the fastest lap of the race on the hard tyre. Through the Monaco hairpin now. We're on lap 4 here, halfway through lap 4 out of 78 laps of this grueling Monaco Grand Prix. And just wait for many, many mistakes to be done by many, many different people. As there's already been mistakes by the 2 Saubers. Marty braking himself into turn 1 and hit James. Luckily didn't go on the wall. 3-second time penalty for Doug for multiple warnings. So it's very weird to see someone get a track limits penalty here in Monaco. He is the first for that. So, that was very, very ugly for Silver and Paul out of the final corners. And it's very, very close between Fuzzy and Paul and James passing Doug on the front straight. Look at this, very, very close through Massenet and then Casino Square, all the way down to Mirabeau. And then to turn 6, which is the Monaco hairpin. Look at how steep that part of the track is. That was a big slide there from Fuzzy out of the Monaco hairpin. And goes a bit wide. No, that was a mistake from Paul, and he's gone. He's just let 2 people by, so now Fuzz leads this 3-car queue. And this is bringing BS right back into play here. But it is very close. 6/10 separate 3rd and 4th. 5.8 separates BT and JB. So, already more overtakes this race than real life Monaco. So, yeah, I told you, many mistakes will be made by many different people. This is close. 1/10 separates them now, Silver and Fuzzy. This is for 3rd place here on lap 6. And a bit wide into Mirabeau, now down into the hairpin. You don't want to go for any late lunges so early in this race. That will be, I would imagine those moves will be seen near the, around the last 10 laps of this race. And Silver just trying to be patient here on Fuzz. through the Nouvelle chicane. Oh, had a big slide, and is that damage? Is that an end plate gone on Silver's car? Yes, it is. So Silver's lost his left end plate after a big slide at the Nouvelle chicane and hitting the wall. So that is not ideal for Silver. He's very quick, but he's now going to have to live with it for the rest of his stint. And he's on the medium tyre, so this is going to be very, very tough for him. He looks a lot quicker than Fuzz as well, which makes things a lot worse since he's on the slightly harder compound of tyre than the soft tyre. Since he is on the mediums, it's slightly harder. And the soft tyre having the best grip around. And, oh, that is not Fuzz's corner, is it, Maribor? Now, Paul is very, very slowly gaining or just staying in behind BS. Not really catching, actually, a bit. Not too much, that is. Back down into the Nouvelle chicane. Hopefully he doesn't do the same thing this time. And it's all clean. Very surprising, we don't have a safety car so far in this race. So, mainly clean by all the guys out there. And Doug has a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting, so he's probably cut the Nouvelle chicane there. So he's now got 13-second of penalties. And Fuzz going in for a very early pit stop. Let's see how this pit stop goes for him. And he's got the hard tyre on. And it's... Oh, yeah, he's broken his front wing somewhere, so that is why it was slow, and that's why he's pit so early. And he passes the same brand, but it's a road car, safety car, there. And we expected to see that car do as many laps as the drivers are doing there right now. So Fuzz comes out in P10. Doug is in the pit lane to serve his 13-second penalty. Wait, did he serve it there? I'm not too sure. So, yeah, he did serve it. Oh, and Kaz passes Doug, but he still has that 10-second time penalty. James, who had the drive-through penalty for jumping the start, is up into P6. But he's got a very fast Marty coming up behind him. 1.7 seconds separates those two, 6th and 7th. The gap is 6.8 between 1st and 2nd. And JB just very slowly drifting away from BT. He seems like he's getting a bit quicker every lap. There's a yellow flag, and that is the Ferrari of Doug, and he's spun round. Or he's hit the wall at the Monaco hairpin, and now he's got the second place man, JB, right behind him, and that will very much distract him, and he's gone into the wall. Oh dear. And is that the safety car brought out? Yes, it is. We have a safety car now, our first safety car here on lap 8 of this race. What do some of the drivers do? This will really help the Sauber drivers. And BT will be a bit upset, but hey, it's expected. And he has no front wing. Very unfortunate there for Doug. He's not a good start to this race. He's not had a good few sessions at all, and he's got to be very careful at Monaco with no front wing. I believe he is a rookie, so not too sure on that, so don't quote me on that. And he spun around again, just on the pit entry. Oh dear. Not a good start to the race. That's 2 times he's spun round this lap. And into the pits he goes. Who is that in the pits as well? I believe that is Silver. That is in the pits. Yes, it is. So, it's a mix between the medium and hard tyres, but James has gone on to the soft tyre. So he is the outlier in these pit stop phases right now, and that is the AI of Screamy going by. The AI up into P5 now. Two Aston Martins swap round once again. Fuzz is ahead of James, the two Aston Martin teammates. Like that. So JB leads the way after the pit stop, or a mistake, don't know. It could be a mistake at this point. No, he's zero lap. His mediums are 0 laps old, so he did pit. So he's got the fresher tyres, got the fresh medium tyres, and 9 laps old is JB's hard tyres. So Doug is retired and he is at the hairpin. Oh dear. What's happened then? What's happened to Doug this time? I would imagine his wheel just came off. Not a good race. Not a good 9 laps for Doug, is it? This will be a time to forget for Doug. Did he race last season at Monaco? No, he didn't. So, anyways, yeah, still under the safety car here. We're on lap 11. And the field's still spread out as the safety car did come out, did catch the leader on lap 9. But we're still all spread out. That's Paul in the pit lane. I would imagine he would be changing his front wing there. I'm slightly surprised that Kaz didn't come into the pits to serve his penalty. He probably thinks that he can't under the safety car, but you can. I don't. It shouldn't be a thing, but you can. Yeah. What a 11.5 laps we've got here. One safety car, we've got many incidences between people. Oh, what else can happen in this race so far? We're on lap 12 now. Well, just about. Lap 12 is the safety car, and JB crosses the line. We're on lap 12 now, out of 78. Still a long way to go yet, so don't put your money on anyone just yet. I'm gonna open a window. Why not? Getting a bit hot in here. It's a very hot day. What's the temperature? Just wait, because the clock cycles through stuff. So it is 23 degrees Celsius. Quite warm. And I'm not good with heat. Is that Silver going down the order bit? No. He was in that position, but I saw some changes happening, so I'm not too sure. Safety car is in this lap now. And we're going to get back to racing. JB is our leader with 12 lap old hard tyres, and he's got someone with 3 laps old medium tyres right behind him, and he's very quick. He was leading this race very early on, but now he's leading it since he wasn't the one to pit. Green flag back here onto lap 13 here in Monaco, and it's very, very close. 2 tenths separate. There's a incident. James is in the wall. Well, he's had a moment Any damage? His left end plate is gone. So not a good safety car restart here for James, and a race lead change. Who saw a move coming so early in this race? BT grabs the lead off of JB. So BT is leading this race once again. And it's already a 8/10 gap to JB. So blistering restart here for BT. Look at that shot of all the yachts. Brilliant, brilliant shot. Let me just... Oh, I can't take a screenshot because it pauses the game. But yeah. Right. On to lap 14 now. 1.9 seconds separates first and second. DRS is now enabled. That is very, very close between BS and Marty. Marty up into P4 now after such a disappointing start. Well, he broke his front wing, hitting James at turn 1. But now he's up into P4, way ahead of him. And he's very, very close behind BS. BS, one of 3 drivers that actually finished practice without DNFing. James was one of them, but he just retired. He didn't crash. He just went to the menu screen and just hit the retire button. Hello. Hello, Mr. Stewart. Yeah, pretty hectic out there. There might be a few incidents going to the stewards, so be aware of that. 3-second time penalty for Kaz for track limits. It's weird, that's the, never normally see much penalties. Yeah, never normally see much penalty. Oh dear. Oh, I thought that was going to end in tears, but very close racing between these 3. Silva just waiting for his time to strike, right behind the battling BS and Marty. And BS has hit the wall. Oh, what's happened there to BS? Is that front wing damage? Yes, his end plate is gone. So, that is... Oh, that was such a good battle, though, but it's now down to Silva and Marty. That crash was at Massenet at turn 3. So he is the second driver to have a broken front wing since the safety car restart. BT leads 3.5 seconds to JB. It seems like it's lap 5 all over again. At the moment, Marty... is still ahead of Silva, but it's very close between these 2. Through the swimming pool chicane, then down to Raskas, or up to Raskas, as it's slightly uphill. And Kaz has got past the AI screaming. Now, he's got the DRS, but nothing doing it. So very short. Oh, that was a big, big moment for Marty as he slid into the wall at Sandevot. One of few incidences there. That looked very ugly for Marty in that Sauber. He got pole, but then broke his front wing hitting James at turn 1. But he's back in this. He's P3. He's lost a little bit of time to JB. But now JB is just keeping that 5.3 second gap to BT at the moment. Now it's 5.5. So, whoops. There's a BS all the way back, so he's changed his front wing. All the way down there. A big Q, P5, all the way down to P9. And that involves Fozzie, Alan, Kaz, Paul, and James. Paul is just now falling slightly behind now, 1.2 seconds between 7th and 8th, which is Kaz and Paul. But the DRS train is 5th to 7th. So JB just very, very, very slowly losing time to BT, who is leading this race. He has got the fresher tyres. Oh, that was a big, big slide from Kaz out of the casino square. And goes very slightly deep into the Monaco hairpin. So let's see if he makes up for that. He hasn't lost too much time, which is very good. Silver also very slowly losing time to Marty. It's now 8 tenths separating those two.
You're a pretty good commentator, man.
Thanks, mate. Right, 6.5 seconds now between first and second. Seems like some things have started to calm down, but the stress is still on at this queue. It's 1.2 seconds now. Separates 7th and 8th, which is Kaz and Paul. So Paul just not really losing time, not gaining time, but he needs to be a bit quicker here. Dirty air does not help. But he is now under a second, and that's where he needs to be, and he's back over a second now. And he's got James right behind him, wanting to carve through the field. Disappointing qualifying and practice session, I guess, for James. Just has not found the pace so far. And a little bit of a slide out of the second Mirabeau corner. Through the tunnel of turn 9, and this battle is very, very close. Paul right behind Kaz, who has had a moment, I believe, because he's dropped over a second behind Alan now. So didn't really quite catch that moment, but he does have a 10-second time penalty. He didn't serve it in the safety car thing, which I thought he would have, but no, he's the only driver out there that has a penalty, and it's 10 seconds. If you've just tuned in, he got that for crossing the pit lane exit line, which I thought it would just give you a warning, but I guess not in that case, so I don't know what's happened there. Must be fully crossing the line or something like that. He was nowhere around anyone, so that's very disappointing for Kaz from that moment. Yeah, very, very close between 5th to 9th. Pretty cool battle, no overtakes happening, which is something we wouldn't really expect much overtakes, but it was a great move, BT on JB on lap 13 at Mirabeau. It's a great move. But Marty has picked up so much pace here. He's right behind JB. He might just get past him at Saint-Devote, as he is 5.5 tenths behind him. Make that 4 tenths now, and that was a big, big moment, and so close to ending his race there for Silver. And he's got the DRS. They are going side by side into Saint-Devote, but he just can't get past the Williams of JB. Marty has 1 lap fresher hard tyres, and Paul has got past Kaz further back for P7, and no, Paul just got it back, and James, very frustratingly, trying to make moves after getting a drive-through penalty for jumping the start, and then gets it up the backside from Marty. Luckily didn't do anything to him, I think. It doesn't look like he's got any rear wing damage, so that's good. Oh, he's actually missing his left end plate, so something has happened further back there. God, this is very, very close between these two. Marty is not wanting to give an inch between him and JB. This is the battle for P2. Oh my god, I move away from this pack and then mistakes are happening, because that is both end plates gone on Kaz's car. And that's very unfortunate. He has so much pace, but he is just not delivering. He keeps hitting the wall, it seems like. But anyways, back to the top here. Very close. And was that a slide there from Marty? Maybe. If it was, not really something to be fussed about, because it didn't seem like he's lost any time. Kaz is in the pit lane, so he is changing his front wing here. One of the quickest drivers out there, Rookie League dominant from their last season. And he's serving his 10-second time penalty, so that will feel like 10 years for Kaz. BT has a 10-second lead over JB now, here on lap 21. And look how close this is. And, oh, that was so close to going off track. But now this has made them go side by side. And from that mistake from JB, Marty gets past up into second place. And now he's got a long way to go if he wants to lead this one. And just sliding there. This isn't looking good for JB. It seems like he does not have the pace, and now he's vulnerable to the next car in the queue, which is Silver. He's going... Oh, that was very close. He just got the... Oh, big moment. Oh dear. And he's broken his left end plate. How many end plates has everyone gone through today? Holy hell. He'll have to get that sorted. He's down into P4 now. He was second for pretty much a whole race, it seemed like. But now he's down into P4. This is the lowest he's been down the order, apart from the first few laps. Just couldn't get his lap in that he wanted in qualifying, which put him in the midfield. So, yeah, very unfortunate. I believe it was P6 for JB. But yeah, he is P4 right now, 2 seconds between him and Silver. So I would imagine he will go and get that changed. Already down to 10 seconds. So he is slowly but surely gaining on BT. He does have that incredible pace in that Sauber. And he is delivering so far. And there's a moment with Paul, and he's spun round at to back. So that is a very unusual place to be looking like that. Don't often see a car so close to the corner facing the wrong way round. So that was a very awkward moment for Paul. And he is now P9. And James is in the pit lane changing his front wing, and it's about time. He's got the hard tyres on, so I think there is 2 more drivers needing to do one more stop. JB definitely needs to get another stop done and dusted. So I know he has got one. He's changed his front wing. He's now into P8, just behind Paul now. Let's see how many stops everyone's gone through. So, no, there's actually a fair few that still need to do another stop. That is BT, Marty, Silver, Fuzz, Alan, and the AI of Screamy has not done a pit stop yet. And then there's JB and BS that needs to complete one more stop to not get disqualified. It didn't, the 2-stop mandatory rule in real life didn't really work a whole too much. I actually enjoyed that race with how much carnage there was. My favourite bit was definitely George Russell cutting the Nouvelle chicane, getting past Alexander Albon, I believe it was. That's an Alpine. That is Alan. So Alan has gone off at Sandevot. He's got no damage, so that's fortunate, but he's going further back now. JB has gotten past Paul. And he looks rapid through that corner of turn 3. At Casino Square he goes. We are on lap 24, but make that lap 25 in a few corners time. BT rounding the final 2 corners that Anthony knows, and he completes lap 24, and we're on to lap 25. Not halfway yet, but my god, it's felt like a while now. So everyone reasonably spread out. No one's in DOS of each other, so this will just be a calm moment of the race. So yeah, I've got hay fever, so I'm gonna give my voice a break. So I'll be back once more carnage unfolds. And right now, Fuzz is in the pits changing his front wing, so he's had a moment somewhere. So I'll be back soon. I just gotta rest my voice. Of course, as soon as I take a break, there's action unfolding now. And that was Paul going down a few spots in the tunnel, so something's going on there. Very close between Kaz and Fuzzy. And a very brave move from JB on Alan. So lots of action happening, and there is a moment for Kaz, and his left end plate is gone. He just lost a lot of time there at Sandoval, so...
Don't blame you resting the voice. Long race to go.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Ugh. God, it's hot as well. I'm boiling. Man, when it's cold, this room is freezing. When it's warm, this room is boiling. There's no balance. But yeah. Yeah, that is Paul going very, very slowly, so something has happened. No damage on the car I can see from. Oh, what a race. Oh! Dearie me. Note that, Mr. Stewart. That is, oh dear. That is not a good look for Paul. Has he lost his head a bit? He's not having the most decent race so far. So not a great introduction for Kaz.
Dan.
Yep. You've definitely got a bit of work to do, mate. Yeah, ask me if for the view on that.
That's gonna get reported low.
Yep, it definitely is. Good luck with that one. So that puts Kaz now a lap down. 3-second time penalty for Silver for multiple track limit warnings. He is more than... Oh, Kaz has got another 10-second time penalty for the white line crossing on pit exit. Silver's in the pit lane, and he's also got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and now so is James. So this will put Silver behind JB. Oh, he's changing his front wing, that's why. So now Silver has completed his mandatory 2 stops. As long as he doesn't break his front wing now, he's got a long way to go. Clipped, yep. Yeah, it did not look very good, that, was it? But yeah, race goes on. But yeah, I guarantee Kaz will not be happy with them from that. And Paul has got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He is not having a good day, is he? Oh dear. Right. Oh dear, Paul. Well. Oh dear. Right. Race continues. Silver, P4. He can keep going though. He doesn't have to pit again. The gap is now down to 5 seconds between BT and Marty. So Marty has found incredible pace. Unbelievable. Was there more contact between Paul and Kaz there? No, Paul just hit the wall. Yeah, so karma, I guess, for Paul. But that has put Kaz a lap down, so the only way he can unlap himself is if the leaders pit ahead of him. He has now got 4 stops under his belt. So that is quite extraordinary. As long as he just doesn't have anything, any more dramas, he's just good for the rest of the race, I would imagine. He'll make up a few spots. Oh, he's out! Kaz is now out of this race, and we have our second safety car of the day. What on earth has happened there? I heard a big slide, and Kaz has hit the wall, and his left wheel is going into orbit very slowly. And that is very, very ugly. What is his left tyre doing? And it's finally come to rest. Now, we're just talking about him able to unlap himself.
I think
But-
he gave up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he would not be a happy man right now. But yeah, I think his tyre gave up there. It was trying to go to heaven. But yeah, that is all BT. Just behind Paul, but he was able to get it back. So Marty and BT have now finished their pit stops. JB is now 3rd, Silver is 4th, Alan 5th, BS 6th, James 7th, the AI of Screamy is 8th, Fuzz is 9th, and Paul is P10. And Paul is a lap down, so the Alpine drivers are double stacking right now. That doesn't really help, does it? But now this has really helped Marty. We know how fast he is, but he has got a Red Bull who has taken half of his teammates' front wing off just a few laps ago. So hopefully the same doesn't happen. He will be ghosted since he is a lap down. Look at that view, by the way. I love that view. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful venue. Just not made for F1, is it? Way too narrow. I don't think really anything really gets approved by the FIA, but hey, Monaco, I guess. if I ever be a real life commentator, I will be getting a slap on the wrist many times so far. But hey, it's only a online league race, it's fine. Yeah, it's just many moments that I'm just very, very curious how it happened, because I don't think I've caught a single incident and how it started or ended. I mean, I got every end of it, but I never got the start of it. I mean, I was spectating Kaz in that moment, but the wall was in the way, so I couldn't really see what actually happened, and the camera changed way too late. This was where he crashed out. So that's 2 DNFs, and not a great introduction for Kaz into the main league. So 2 DNFs in a row for him. Yeah.
On the floor laughing.
Yeah. The 2 Alpines, not side by side, but just a line astern, and the order is Alan and BS for the Alpines. I don't know how I've changed, like, one viewer watching thing, or like when it changes. So, where was that incident between Paul and Kaz? So, that was the exit of turn 11 on their way to turn 12. And that was, what lap was it? Like lap 29 or something like that?
Apparently Paul was trying to let cars past.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a bit ugly. What's that fuzz back there?
Exit
Kind of misjudged it a bit, didn't he? I think, he, slowed down, but then moved, instead of move, then slow down, which you should do. But hey, it is what it is. The race continues. Kaz wasn't having a good race anyways. The safety car is in this lap. Yeah, that's oh, Doug's screen just turned black, then just turned on and off, so that's a bit ugly for him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just looking at the chat now. Anyways, back to green flag, and let's watch the battle between first and second, BT and Marty.
Oh, what do I say?
And, yeah, I'm just looking at that back now. Yeah, anyways, race continues. We've got a yellow flag, and that's Paul. I would imagine he's just letting everybody go, which is a very smart thing to do. At least he's not putting everyone into the breaking their front wing this time. So yeah, Marty right there. Oh dear. That wasn't very smart from BT, was it? Yeah, don't really want to do that too often. I don't think it even is a quicker way around the corner, is it? So, anyways, there's many penalties now. So the AI of Screamy is the only person who needs to do one more stop. JB has got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings now. Alan has had a moment. Oh dear. So, don't see any damage, so he's probably had a spin. So that's a bit unfortunate. So let's see what tyre everyone is on. Oh, quite interesting. BS just passing. Oh, and Alan. Sorry, no, that's BS. He just broken his front wing there. So he is going into the pit lane to get that changed. What dramas. He's on the soft tire, so yeah, those are the tires. Penalties, those are the penalties. Lots of track limit penalties. You don't really see track limit penalties too often in Monaco. I'm like, it's understandable when in a qualifying lap, but in a race where you're not pushing as hard, it's quite weird. I mean, I think this corner here catches you by surprise in terms of track limits, because you're trying to cut that corner as much as possible. Over here as well, not this one, but this one. It's easy to cut that one as well. So I guess there's really only 2 corners there that on this track that can catch you out for track limits. Okay, anyways, Marty has DRS. It's 5 tenths now. Marty grabs the fastest lap of the race with a 1:14.8. Up Beau Rivage now. Here on lap 36, we're on the halfway stage of this race. Coming up to the halfway stage of this race. And it's very, very close between these two for the lead. BT might be having a bit of deja vu at the moment, having JB right behind him after overtaking him. Sorry, no, after, it was, BT, yeah. Yellow flag, and that is James. He's going down the order, so something has happened to James. Oh dear. I told you qualifying is not, deciding the race when it comes to this. Is that his left end plate gone? God, how many, front wings has, been, changed so far? Oh wow, I think that's like the 4th time this race that James is having to change his front wing. Up Beau Rivage for the 37th time this race. James is in the pit lane to get his wing changed. Now Marty is just falling slightly back now, so BT has found his ultimate pace, and he's going to be trying to pull away from him. It's currently more than a second. Now it's not. It's 8.5 tenths now. Now 7 tenths. Well, something's happened there to BT. He's had a bit of a moment. So, yeah, he's just lost half a second through there. So that was a bit unfortunate, but this is brought the battle right back to its usual state. Marty right behind, 6 tenths separate them now. Through the swimming pool chicane, up to Ascas, and Alan just side by, in pole, in Screamy, so, anyways. He's got the DRS, but not close enough to go for a move at Sandevot. Silver is right there. He is, he's losing time very slowly. But if this battle gets a bit ugly, he might take the lead of this. You never know when it comes to Monaco with online lobbies and league racing. So, who do I think is going to collide with each other? Who's close? Fuzz and JB is close. BS and James is close. I think maybe Fuzz and JB. Both of them has had their fair share of contact and collisions so far this season. JB more than Fuzz, I do believe. But hey, let's just wait. Let's see what else is going to happen. But it is very close. 5 tenths separate JB and Fuzz. This is a battle for P4, and that is BS. And he is not having a great day. He's I believe, what is he, second in the championship? Let me just check. Yeah, he's not having a good day so far. We know how quick he is, but just not going his way so far this race. No, he is 5th in the championship. Second is James. Yeah, what a race. Who knew Monaco would deliver? Look how close this is, by the way. 4 tenths, and then there's 6 tenths. Alan probably had a little moment. And down the inside goes JB on Fuzz. Very clean and awesome move. And I thought that would end up as a collision, but no. Great overtake from JB there on Fuzz. He is now up into P4. He is not, I believe he has not left the top 6 all race. So that is a pretty good achievement from him. I don't think BT has either. BT has definitely been in control of this one all the way, and he is probably going to be the one who's going to lead the most laps. So far, there was a moment with Fuzz. I saw him be very slow and concede 2 positions at Sandoval on the map. And yeah, he is now down into P7. So since I am only year 9, I don't know what 78 divided by 2 is. I guess year 9s would know that, but I don't. So let me get my calculator out. What's halfway? So 78 divided by 2, 39. Okay, so we have passed the halfway mark of this race. Got 4 people watching my stream now. I've never had that much people watch
39.
anything. Yeah, thanks mate, I just figured that out. That is Paul going slowly. He's now cut the corner. I believe he has had enough. No, he has a puncture. He actually might have enough of his race now. That's a second puncture that what we've seen so far. That is JB in the pit lane. And what has happened with JB, it looks like his car's leaning slightly. No, it might just be a routine pit stop. So, Fuzz, where's Fuzz gone? He's in the pit lane. I don't see any damage. Oh yeah, he's just coming out of the pit lane, so... Oh, 20 seconds is the wait for Paul here. He might just go a lap down. No, he won't. It will be close though, actually. No, he will go a lap down. It's going to have to be a bit careful. Silver, 8.3 seconds, the gap to P2. Yeah, so Paul is now a lap down. Yellow flag, Silver has had a moment at Raskas. So, is there any damage? His left end plate is gone. So the P3 man does not have a left end plate. So, how many end plates have been at Marshall posts? This today is end plates all over the place here in Monaco. Gone through many end plates today. Look how close that is. Marty almost touched the back of someone for the second time today. Might need to reword that. But yeah, yeah, that was very close. Just about to hit someone in the rear for the second time this race. The first time was contact at turn 1 with him and James. James shouldn't have been there anyways, as he jumped the start. Yeah, what a race so far. Marty just not finding the opportunity to get past. He's been in DRS for quite a while now, but I would imagine he's becoming impatient here. It's just staying here behind. Qualified on pole, had contact, had to change his front wing, and was dead last at the end of lap 1. And look where he is now, fighting for the lead here on lap 43. What a race that is happening. Oh, he's slightly deep into the hairpin there, and he's now over a second, no, just under a second, to the race leader. We're approaching, I think we're over an hour in this race now. I've been talking for over an hour. I may talk a lot, but never normally this much. My parents might argue that, but hey. Anyways, who's under a second that isn't AI? It's just Marty. So there's a yellow flag, and there's contact between JB and James. So what on earth has happened here? Wait, I put my money on a couple that would make contact together, and two people, each from so one from the other, and then a one from the other, came together. That probably didn't make sense, but hey, it is what it is. There's no damage on James's car. Is there damage on JB's car, though? No, there isn't. So they've probably just had wheel-to-wheel contact into Mirabeau. But anyway, that stuff happens. It's called racing. Anything can happen. 6 tenths. 7 tenths, 8, yeah, now 5 tenths separate. So Marty is very quick through the Nouvelle chicane. It's now 3.5 tenths, so he might be on course to get past him here on lap 45 at Saint-Devote. BT running the corner a bit earlier, but it seems like that was a bit quicker because he is out of the corner a bit further ahead now, and denies Marty of getting past once again. And now it's 4 tenths separate, so does it seem like Marty is running a bit less wing on his car? Because, you know, everyone will be going for maximum downforce, but it seems like Marty is running a bit... Oh, James is out! Oh no, and the safety car is out once again, or is it a virtual? No, I believe it's just a virtual, but that is hard luck for James. He is out. Yeah, he loves this place, but he will not be able to finish for the second time in a row. So the virtual safety car is out and the race gets halted, and now it's about who can maximize their delta more at this point. Fuzz has passed BS. No, he's in the pits. I was a bit confused there for a sec, but no, he is in the pit lane. Yeah, that is 3 retirements. I really expected more retirements. I thought like more than half the field would be out by now. Yeah, it was not really looking good. Nor practice. He barely improved at any stage in practice. He wasn't quick in practice at all. Drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. So Paul might have had enough here. Oh no, it's one of those moments. JB has also had it. Oh, it's such a stupid rule where even if you're 1/10,000th of a second, sorry, 1,000th of a second, like below or quicker than the delta, and the virtual safety car ends, you do get a penalty. You do get a drive-through. I think it's a load of bullcrap though, so But hey, it's happened to me before in the Rookie League in Canada. I got that. And actually, I served it, and the game pretended I didn't serve it, and I got a 20-second penalty from it, so I finished P2. So that was a bit crap from the game, last year's game. And this year's game doesn't seem any different. But hey, at least it's a bit better than last year. Over there, it's just bolting. Oh, was that a hit on the wall there from Marty? He probably just slid into the wall there, so that didn't look that great there from Marty. And now he's over a second behind. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Paul again. He's the only driver to speed in the pit lane this race so far. I'm not sure about other sessions, but yeah, definitely in this race. And he's done it twice. He's actually doing this drive-through right now. So if I was him, I would give up right now. It is not a good day for Paul right now, is it? And 3-second penalty. That's his third multiple warnings penalty there for BT. And he's also tapped the wall. So, yeah, action galore here in Monaco. Oh, what else unfolds? Honestly, I have no clue, so I'm not gonna call out anyone to make a mistake, because I have literally no clue. Maybe Marty. Actually, no, it might be Marty, because, okay, excluding Paul, it will be Marty. I feel like he is pushing really hard. He has tapped the wall a few times trying to overtake him, and I think something big might unfold once he goes for a move. He is very patient, though. He is being very patient, and that's very good. You don't want to put your competitor in the wall. And right ahead of them is about to be a lapped car, which is BS. He is not having good race, but he is. It's the first time back into the league racing for a few races now, and it's not. Oh, big moment, big moment for BT, and that was just about to be race over, or conceding the place to Marty. Oh dear. Good save though. Outbraked himself a bit there, I believe. Oh. So it was actually BT who made a mistake, so quite a big one. It could have ended much worse if he wasn't. If he was me, it would have been a lot worse. Right. 5.5 tenths now. Separates the first two runners in this race. No move seems to be on. Oh, was that a tap on the wall there for Marty? He's got no damage. That might put a little bit of more wear on that right front tyre. But yeah, he has got a long way ahead still. We're about to go on to lap 50 out of 78. And it is very close between these two, and it has been for around 10 laps now. Well, for a while, actually. He was gaining very, very quickly and rapidly before the second safety car. But yeah, that was a bit of a slide there, I believe, from BT out of Vasquez. There's a few drivers that is not having a good race. JB is probably just in that phase at the moment of being far down there. Marty was at one point. Alan was at one point, I believe. James was down there at one point. Fuzz was down there at one point. BS has been down there. So he's probably in that phase at the moment of being further back. So if there's another safety car, expect him to go up the order just a tad bit. BS is now another lapped car, so after his pretty lengthy break, it has made it worse for him, as he is now quite far back. But how about this battle, though? It's a fairly quiet battle, but it is for the best win of the season, and everyone wants to win today. But there are 3 drivers, possibly 5 drivers, that is not going to happen today, which is BS, Paul, James, Kaz, and Doug. Doug had some technical issues which caused him to be out the race. He caused a safety car, but then under the safety car his screen was acting up, so he crashed at the hairpin, did a Nicholas Latifi. Oh, that was another slide into the wall there from Marty. So he is really on the limits at that corner, probably around the whole lap at this stage. He hasn't got a single penalty so far this race, I believe. So he is definitely one of the cleanest drivers out there at the moment so far this race. I actually know the cleanest driver, definitely Screamy. No, he's AI. Probably Fuzz. He's been clean today. Silver has. I'm not counting mistakes I've done. I'm counting like contact with other people. But yeah, I think maybe even BS has been the cleanest as well. I think it's a tie between like 3 or 4 people for the cleanest drivers, maybe even 5 people. BT has hit the wall, and is that damage on his car? No, there isn't, but I heard quite a hefty impact to the wall there, and I'm surprised he hasn't got any damage or lost much time. But that sounded very, very unfortunate, but it seems like it hasn't affected him too much, and Marty might now just be starting to drift away, and as it's now 1.5 seconds the gap. So I think the battle is over between these two, unless it's just topping up the pack. That was a big slide there from BT out of what's that corner called again? Mirabeau. And now he's under a second because of that slide. But he might just be starting to drift away from BT now. Over a second separates the first 2 cars now. Actually no, that might go down a bit because BT is losing his right end plate. So that is not ideal for BT. In that Racing Bulls car, that will not help him at all. So, yep, the gap is closing. So, oh dear. No, I think that was a slide from Marty, I heard, because he has lost some time, so that might have been him that I heard the slide from. There's battle starting to brew between JB and Fuzz for position 6, and they are quite close together, and if they slow down each other, they will have to give way to the leading 2 cars, which is BT and Marty. So everyone, I'm absolutely surprised. There was only 4 drivers that didn't crash into a wall in practice, but the rest all crashed. So I am very, very surprised on how everyone is doing out there. What's happened then? Oh, BT is in the pit lane. So BT is making possibly his final pit stop of the race. They have been out on those tyres for a long time now. Let's just see how long Marty is on his tyres. 23 laps on the mediums. And now on the soft tyre goes BT. Oh, so his tyres might be quite dead by the end of this. But we'll see. But yeah, leading is Marty for the first time since the lights properly went out. If you discount James's jump start, then this is the first time he's led this race since the start, as he did get pole. Then James did jump the start. 9/10 separates 6th and 7th between Fuzz and JB. And Paul has found the wall at turn 3, I believe. Yep, he is in the wall once again. And, oh, that is actually pretty hefty damage on his left wing. So he will have to pit. Marty is now coming into the pit lane. So, here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is going to be very close on pit exit here. He is going onto the soft tyre as well. Has he done the overcut? He actually might have done the overcut here. So, I think helping him here is getting fresh air. So, Marty gets the overcut done and dusted. Brilliant from Marty. And he leads this one still. And Silver is in the pit lane. He's going on to the soft tyres too. So now the top 3 on the soft tyre. It seems like Silver's not in contention to win this, unless there will be another safety car, probably caused by Paul, who is now in the pit lane now. So is Screamy, who is an AI, so let's not worry about that. And that is a moment with one of the Alpines. It is Alan. He was stopped at Sandevot. So, wonder what's gone on there for Alan. He hasn't had the best start to the race, but he's slowly but surely making his way up the field. He is on 24-lap-old medium tyres, so he's still got a pit, otherwise he will not make it to the line. Yeah, Ben BT now grabs the fastest lap of the race. And that is something he would love to see at this current stage. Let's see the gap to the leader gap. Big gaps. Very big gaps. Right there. And 8/10 separate Fuzz and JB. That looked a bit ugly there from BT. Did I see BT for James, I think? Paul is just letting them go there. That's a yellow flag. So, Marty is on course to win the Monaco Grand Prix. We know how quick he is. He got pole by, what was it, 2/10 or something like that. And then got all the way down. Oh, BT has spun it! This could be the end of this battle for the race lead. BT has half spun at Raskas. Now, Marty gets the fastest lap with a 114.5. That is not what BT wants to see. 4 seconds separates the first 2 drivers now. Can you believe this now? It is really happening out there. And it was looking so promising, staying ahead, but then he got the overcut. And then, man, what could have happened if he stayed ahead? Wow. What a race. So much drama's unfolding. There's a battle between 3 drivers here. Alan, Fuzz, and JB. And is that a broken end plate? Is that an end plate gone on JB's car on the left? Might be. I just need a proper look at it. And yes, it is. He's missing a left end plate. So, the front wing is intact for Alan, not for Fuzzo. Both of his end plates are gone. So I'm surprised he's keeping up with Alan here. So it seems like he has got the pace in that Aston Martin. He's the only Aston Martin left out there. And the second green car out there. So through the tunnel and of turn 9 and then down into turn 10 and 11 of the Nouvelle chicane. So there has not been a moment, there's not been 5 laps in this race where a battle has not been happening. That was a tap on the wall there from Fuzz. Yeah, there's not been 5 laps without a battle, which I love because that means lots of action. But since it's Monaco, battles mean a train. So, yeah, I need a wee. So I'm not really expecting anything else to happen. Where's Marty out on track? He is he's lapping BS. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and oh, that was very audacious. And there's an Alpine gone, and that will be BS. That's at Sandevot. And he is not had any damage, so it's just probably spun around. But anyways, that was very close to overtaking Fuzz there. But anyways, while this battle stays, I'm going to go toilet, take a break, and oh, that was close. And oh, he's gone! Fuzz has lost his front wing. Oh my god, can I leave yet? This is extraordinary. So he will have to pit, otherwise he'll lose more time than pitting. So he will have to come into the pit lane. And I imagine he will be. And no, he's staying out. That will be a big mistake there. Expect JB getting past this Aston Martin right now. And no, bit of a look up.
I think Paul
Got it stopped.
rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably did there, and JB has gotten past Fuzz now. So I will go take a break finally and go toilet. As I needed to ever since the race started. I will be back for the end laps of this amazing Monaco Grand Prix. Gap is 7 seconds. Actually, no. BT has dropped back, so he's probably had another mistake. So that is not good. But the gap is 7 seconds between the first 2 runners. So I'll be back. Okay, good. No changes while I was gone. Yeah, what a race, I just want to say, man. Who knew that Monaco would deliver? I mean, to be honest, it is an online race. Oh, is that some rain I see? Oh. Oh, Foz is actually on the intermediate tyre, so what is everyone else on? So he is the only one on the inters. Is he losing time? He's losing time, so I think he's fumbled his pit stop there. James is, JB is going on to the inters. So, yeah, it seems like there's a bit of sprinkle out there. Something to liven up this race, for the back end of it. Just brilliant. Just a brilliant race so far, further back at Sandoval. That was JB letting Silver go. Doesn't look that heavy though. So it's a bit of a mystery. Alan seems like he is not going quick at all. Oh, he's damaged his front wing, that is why. So here comes the pit stop, sir. Here we go. He is putting the inters on as well. So that's going to be 3 drivers on the inters. And he's changing his front wing. What does the leaders do now? If Marty pits here, could BT just, yeah, it was a bit interesting. It looks dry, but it could be wet because I'm not out there. But yeah, if Marty pits, could BT just be strong and survive out there and maybe somehow win this race? Very unlikely, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. And oh, that was close. That was very close. And I think he's having a bit of a slide out of the corner as well. Yeah, holy hell. Lots of stuff happening. Okay, no, sorry, it was JB letting BT go. Oh, sorry, no, it was Silver, yeah. I'm spectating Silver. I thought it was BT. My bad. Here's BT, going through, up into Raskas. BS on 32 lap old hard tyres. He has completed his mandatory 2 stops, maybe even 3 stops. That was a bit of a slide. He's done 4 stops. Yeah. What do you know? Right. So Marty just going through the few corners before the tunnel. Paul is in the pit lane. Yeah, it does look a bit wet out there. Yep, it might be into territory here. Because they are sliding around quite a fair bit. So, yeah, wait, I just want to see how if he doesn't pit, I want to see his slide out of the final corner here, because he's been sliding out the final corner all day, and he was just being very, very gentle, out of the final corner there. So, yeah. BT thinks it's time to come into the pit lane. Deary me. What does Marty do here? I think since BT has a penalty, but he's way ahead. Should he risk it? Oh man. I think he would want to pit this lap. Because I don't think he would want to stay out on the dries. Just go to the end. He would not want to do that. So, yeah, it's a bit tough, isn't it? He would not want to go to the end because he doesn't want to make a big mistake that ends his race on slicks in the wet. but at the same time, it is possible. He doesn't want BT to undercut him, so I think his best chance is to pit right now. Silver has put on the intermediate tyres. So is he pitting? Yes, Marty is in the pit lane. And actually, BT lost 1.5 seconds there after his pit stop throughout that lap, throughout that half a lap. So maybe it wasn't the best idea for Inters at this stage. Maybe a few more laps. BS has got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Marty still leading this race and lost a wheel spin out of the pit lane. But no, he leads. Now it's looking a bit more wet. The AI of Screamy is not coming into pit lane for the Inters. So sorry for the yawn there. Yeah, he's the only one out that is on slick tyres, the AI, so that's a bit interesting. Let's see how Alan how far Alan catches up to him. Actually, it might still be slicks territory here, because Alan is not really gaining or losing. So on an AI, which the AI has been set to very low for these scenarios. So yeah, something is going on. We have a safety car. What is going on here? Is that Silver? Oh, dearie me. What? What has just happened then? I'm actually quite disappointed, because I want to see what has happened there. So why is Paul not ghosted for Silver there? That is quite a big question. Because it looked like he squeezed him into the wall there when we caught up to what happened. Yeah, he's just at the wall. Oh, that was almost his wheel popping off there. So he'll have to pit again. He does have time, and he has to cut the corner. He doesn't have the downforce for it. So yeah, this is our third safety car, our fourth if you count the VSC. And BT leads the way. So I did see Marty hit the wall, so he must have pit to change his front wing. So BT now leads this race. What else can happen in this? It's still very unpredictable. We've got 12 laps remaining, and yet we don't know who's going to win this. For all we know, it could be the AI that's going to win this. You never know. Maybe Paul if everyone else retires. Oh, imagine that. Imagine Paul winning it. That would be so hilarious. Right above a garage right now, so that's why you can hear that go on. Yeah. Third full safety car of the day. Expected to see a lot more of that today, but yeah. BT does, remember, he does have that penalty, those 6 seconds. Marty has not got a single penalty all race, so yeah. It's looking like Marty is going to win this. As long as he just be patient with BT. He's got Silver, he will have Silver right behind him, so the team play may be into play here. Silver might be trying to put the pressure on Marty here. JB will have to get out the way here. So, oh boy, what dramas. Oh, that was a bit ugly there. Is that broken? Is that his right end plate gone on JB's car? Might be. That's silver. Just can't probably quite see it yet. Yep, his right end plate is gone. Yeah, this definitely looks like wet tire territory here. So yeah. Just gotta wait for 6 other people to catch up to the queue. Then we can get back to racing. Yeah. Up Boulevard for the 69th time, and we are now we have now 10 laps to go in this race. And what a story it has been today. Many stories to be told. Yeah, many stories to be told from this incredible race. Yeah. Just wait until safety car comes in. They'll be waiting for Paul, and is that Silver? Yeah, it might be Silver. No, it's coming in the slap. So Silver not in the queue. That's crucial. You'll be a bit disappointed by that. Is Paul holding him up though? That might be what's happening here. That's not great sportsmanship in that case. If it is what I think it is, that is not great sportsmanship from Paul. But hey, it is what it is. We're back to green flag racing. The safety car UI is still up there, but it is not the safety car anymore. We are racing, and that was a big slide from the top 2 there. Oh, little tap on the wall there, but it shouldn't be anything. Fuzz has had a moment at Sandevot. Oh, so currently our leader is Marty. If you take the penalty into consideration, but BT is going to have to do something magnificent if he wants to win this one. I believe he would be a first win in this league, for BT. Yeah, it will be, wouldn't it? It would be his first. So, a place to do it. What a place to do it as well, at Monaco. That'd be a great place to get it. Oh, he's tapped the wall. Yeah, it's very slippery conditions out there. We're about to we're approaching lap 71 out of 78. What a long race it has been, and it's been full of dramas. And it seems like BT is quicker in the wet, because he is very slightly pulling away. But yeah, I'm just going to have a look at the Discord and see results. I'm not going to count the fun arcade races. There's an Aston Martin in the pit lane. That would be Fuzz. That's probably him damaging his front wing at Sandevot on the restart. But yeah, so he is not one. Yeah, he is not one. in the main league. So yeah, no, he has. He won in Canada last season. So my apologies for that. He did win in Canada last season. And also in Australia last season. So this will be his hat-trick of wins here in Monaco. He's won in Australia, he's won in Canada last season. This will be his first this season. But it's not looking likely so far because Marty is still with him. And at this point, he's going to win it. I think it would be his 4th win this season. Let me just have a look at that. So he's got 1, 2, 3 wins. He's got 3 wins, so this will be his 4th. So still, it could go either way for any of these drivers. Driving really hard out there. And Silver just not fortunate enough to be with that pack and fight for the lead. Through the tunnel, where there is, with the only part on the track where there isn't any rain, and oh, that looked a bit ugly. That reminds me of 2022 Zhou's moment, Zhou Guanyu's moment, and right there reminded me of that a bit. But he squared it up nicely, and he continues his race. Oh, his end plate is gone. His end plate is gone, and the chances of winning this race is going further down. He didn't really have his chance of winning since his time penalties for track limits. And oh no, it is all going away from him. Paul gets another penalty for track limits. But it's just all going away for BT. And it's super unfortunate. He's had such a good race all day. But it might come down to nothing. Man. And again, the pole sitter wins wins the race in Monaco. But that really... BT is out! BT is out of this race. I cannot believe... I told you something that you can never, ever predict Monaco for online lobbies here and league racing. BT is out. That lap was atrocious. He hit his front... He broke his front wing, almost hit a Rosberg, like you said, Jack. And now he's done the same thing as Kaz did. He is out. I told you, you cannot predict it. Oh boy, Silver is going to be challenging for the win here. JB could get a podium here. Unbelievable. What dramas to have at the back end of this race. I would imagine BT will be fuming right now. That would be such good points and such a good result. Let's see his performance so far this season. So, he got 11th, which was a DNF in Australia. He didn't race in China. He didn't race in Japan. He DNF'd in P10. Oh, they put it as like they just ignore the AI in the results, I believe. So I'm not really fussed about that. But yeah, I think Marty's AI in Japan got a podium, but no, it didn't work out in the end. So yeah, he got DNF in Australia, got DNF in Bahrain. Didn't race in Jeddah. He didn't race in Miami. I don't think he raced in Imola, so it has not been a good season at all for BT, and it's just getting worse and worse. Oh dear, he's finally back after a few races, and he's crashed again. He is such a good driver, but I think mistakes is letting him down. Now, what about Silver? He has not been in contention all race, and now he is in contention for this. I'm a massive Bathurst 1000 fan, and Matt Payne and Garth Tander was not in contention all race, but then until the final 10 laps, he won it. So it kind of reminds me of that. So if Silver pulls this off, what a story it will be, and I really do hope the two Alpines and JB will make way for this battle to commence, because I guarantee it will be such an enthralling battle between those two. Silver, very, very aggressive and talented driver, and so is Marty. So two hotheads battling it out at Monaco with only a few laps to go will be something special to watch. Let me save my voice just for a moment. Be right back. Let me take a break. I have just realised Silver does not have an M plate. He only has one M plate. That is not good news for Silver at all. His right end plate is gone, and he does have that 3-second penalty, so it seems like he will be out of contention for the race. But if he somehow pulls this off, it would be such a magnificent thing to do. Like, anyways, safety car in this lap. We have 2 laps to go in this amazing, grueling Monaco Grand Prix in the wet. And Marty, all he needs to do now is just cruise to take the win. Here we go. We go again. Green flag in the air. We're back to racing, and Marty leads. He has only got 2 laps to get this done. What an achievement. And that is Silver. Silver's gone off, so this will be a comfortable win for Marty. Silver goes off. He's had a heroic at Saint-Devote, and it already looked unlikely. And now it is down to 0 for his chances of winning. He's now behind the AI of Screamy. An AI of Screamy is now second. Can you believe it? There's a yellow flag. There's a bit of carnage further up. That's Paul and BS. Right inside of each other. Oh dear. Anyways. Yeah. What a day. What a day. so glad I had the fortunate role of commentating this instead of driving out there, because I would imagine it would be such a grueling race to do. And I'm only 14 years old. But my word, what a day. We are now on to the final lap of the 20, the flipping, I was about to make it like it was real life, but of the Monaco Grand Prix, final lap. And what a day. I just want to say, just so much action. Marty has not given up since lap 1. And you really shouldn't. Silver's gone past the AI of Screamy, so no doubt he will be ahead. Fuzz is now way down the order, so I don't know what's happened to him. But honestly, this has been such an impressive drive from Marty, but what could have been for BT? It would have been the first race he finishes, and what a track to finish on for the first time too, Monaco. But yeah, here we go, through the tunnel for the very last time, down to the Nouvelle chicane for the very last time, and what a day. Runner-up last year in the season, such a quick driver, and he's tapped the wall at Tibet. Very impressive drive, very quick drive here from Marty. He's been patient all the way through, and it was great to be patient, great time to be patient. The patience has pulled off. He's conquered the streets in qualifying. He's conquered the streets in the race. Marty, he has finished, but he has finished because I've seen people crash right before the line before. That kind of caught me by surprise for a bit. Let me restart it. He's been patient with BT, and he has brilliant time to be patient. And what just happened there? He conquered the streets in qualifying, he conquered the streets in the race, and he wins here in Monaco for his 4th win, and he's pretty much now comfortably leading the championship. Marty gets first, he crosses the line with a damaged left front. What a way to end the race. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. The celebrations can happen for the Sauber driver. What an unbelievable race we've had. He can hold that gold Monaco track trophy. On the top step, what have we seen today? Unbelievable. That is one of the best league races I've ever seen in my life. Race winner goes to Marty. He gets the fastest lap as well. Drive of the day goes to the AI, but I think that will go to Marty. That was a story of never giving up, and that is why you should never give up. I've seen people leave after contact at the very first corner, but that's why you should never go. What a race. Most overtakes goes to JB, and cleanest driver goes to Alan. So that's more points to Alan. That's 10 plus points to Alan. So JB actually got a 10-second time penalty there at the end. So I don't know what that was for. Yeah. What a race that was. And that is our conclusion to a story of never giving up. Brilliant battles all the way through, and unfortunately it all has to come to an end. But maybe for the sake of my voice, I'm glad it's come to an end. Thank you guys for watching this awesome race, and congratulations to Marty and an outstanding performance. We'll see you later, and I will be asking to commentate for Spain as well. So yeah, stay tuned.